It wouldn't D&D. No, it wouldn't even in D&D. Those are two separate skills, even in D&D. So, so yeah, you don't succeed. But she's like, "What are you doing?" And then test for control since you fail to pick a lock.
That's fine.
Wow, she's just not interested in playing. Caleb, I need your bid.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Think well and hard. Okay, Dave takes control. You now have 2 willpower left.
This is a game between me and Dave.
Yeah.
Well, these are the only people who are spending any money to play.
I'm trying to find a good situation. All these situations seem to be half.
Yeah, I think Caleb and Jacob are running the long con.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad story.
Well, it's gonna be like 2 separate games once you 2 poop out of willpower,
Yeah.
and their characters are the only ones that can play. It's like
And then I get that 1 willpower from falling asleep or something like that, and then I come back and I'm like, Eduardo, it's here.
I've seen that happen.
So, Dave,
Yeah.
you're in the animal cages now, Jezebel, somehow, and your fingers are all up in the lock for the bear cage. And Jezebel's like, "What are you doing? You shouldn't be doing
All right,
that."
so I want to stand up. I want to turn around. I want to put my hands around her waist, and I wish to say, Jezebel, I wish to bring you here to get you alone. But now that we are,
There are animals here. No,
that's fine. It is kind of romantic, don't you think?
I don't know what you're. This is weird. I just want to go to bed.
It's like, I asked you earlier about stealing a kiss from your fair lips.
Yeah, I mean, you need to go. We can't do that. You need to go to bed. This is the wrong time of the night.
Don't let yourself worry too much about the things that are happening in the future. Live in the moment, like right now.
It smells like animals right now.
How about it, fair maiden? Would you grace me with a kiss?
All right, you can make another persuasion roll. Do you want to spend any willpower on this?
So how much did you say I got left?
You got 2. If you spend 2, it's an automatic success. But then you have no willpower, and running out of willpower means there's a contest for control where you lose control.
I will spend 1.
You'll spend 1, so literally only a 1
Only a 1.
will be a failure on this roll.
Oh, no, so I am prepared for the 1.
Combo!
You didn't even need it.
I believe I'm getting the vapors or something. She says
The vapors.
something about astrology as
Yep.
her eyes flutter close, and she's clearly never kissed anyone before because she just sort of like mouths your mouth.
Doesn't matter. Eduardo is into that shit.
So Eduardo, you you guys start making out. Once the makeout session is done, you complete an obsession, so there's a test for control, and you get points for having completed an obsession.
Hell yeah, bro.
Congratulations on the points. There's now a test for control, following immediately the makeout session. Wow. Okay. Caleb in the game at last.
There.
I've still got 1 left. Can I spend it?
You can bid it, but there's no way you would beat Caleb.
All right, then I won't bid it. But
All right. I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if you bid, it only goes away if you win.
That's true.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Saliva hanging from your face still as she backs away. You're in a place with a lot of animals and the sounds of a train car, and a woman that you've never seen before has clearly just been smacking lips with you as you flutter into consciousness.
Well, first I yell, "Woo! Rock and roll!"
Woo! Rock and roll!
And then I run out the nearest door.
You run out the nearest door.
Out the nearest door, yeah.
The bear is nearer.
God
to
damn it! It's like this fucking. Anyway, continue. Yeah.
Wait, I zoned out for half a second. What just happened?
The nearest door is actually a side sliding door. So you go tumbling
runs
out
out
of the
of it.
train.
Okay.
He's okay with that.
Jezebel left dazed and confused as the potential love of her life jumps out of a moving train, having just kissed her. Caleb, meanwhile, you go rolling. It wasn't moving quickly, you know. It's 30 miles an hour or whatever, 20 miles an hour, something survivable. You go rolling down a grassy embankment, and collide not harmlessly with a concrete bollard that seems to be bordering some sort of road. You can see that this train was just moving into a city, and that this road equally heads into said city. It is night. The street lights illuminate the street, and you are now just outside of an unknown city, having just ducked out of a moving train that is still rolling past.
Is there anyone around?
There are cars passing to and fro from and away from the city.
How close is the city?
It's within walking distance, but you would certainly get closer if you were to have some sort of transportation.
I'll just start heading towards the city then.
You start heading towards the city. Overhead, the sounds of jets.
Jets.
As they land in the city in the distance, they some sort of airplanes of some kind coming and going, and the city.
There's a light in my eye as I watch them go by.
Twinkle. Are you walking on the road or on the other side of the sort of the bordering the bollard, the fence that keeps cars from careening off the road, or are you on the road walking?
I think it'd be on the road. Yeah.
All right. So a couple times as you head towards the city, cars honk at you, as it is clearly it's the middle of the night and it's dark and their headlights only barely illuminate you. Even though you're well on the shoulder, it's a dangerous place, or perhaps they are just assholes. Who knows? But they're honking at you as they pass. That's a sound. That's the radar effect. So that's not what it's called. Anyway,
Doppler effect.
Doppler effect. There we go. Thank you, Hemlock. Yeah.
Do I get 5 extra XP?
No.
You level
get
up.
+1
You
to your
get
next roll.
3 skills. No, you don't.
So, you still just keep heading towards the city? No, nothing.
I'll try to see if I can get anyone to pick me up while I'm doing that, but
Just
Yeah,
throw 'em up
just
on
start
the
for the
side of
city.
the road.
Roll me a 1d20. Because this isn't like a persuasion or anything. This is just luck of the draw, whether or not someone. Yeah. So, just before your 10 minutes would be up and you would slip into narcoleptic coma on the side of the highway, a car pulls over right next to you. And you can hear already that there is sort of music playing in the car. As no, it's much more punk rocky, perhaps, in nature.
okay.
And not to upset you, Hemlock. But yeah, the
think
door
Spice
opens and
Girls
there's a
is
big
punk
cloud of smoke that billows out as the door opens. The music gets louder, and you can see that there are all manner of sort of beads hanging from the rearview mirror. Hey man, you need a lift? says a guy wearing shades at night and his unkempt beard in the driver's seat.
Is he the only person in the car?
Yeah.
Great.
Here we go. Let's do
I
it.
say, yeah, I need a ride to the airport. Have you seen the airport around here?
Yeah, man, there's an airport in town. I'm heading that way. You wanna giddy on up? You wanna saddle up with me, man? You can get you where you're going. You don't need to worry about it. Just get right in here, man. Just sit in this passenger. There's what you're waiting for.
I'll just jump right in the car.
Yeah, you jump in the passenger seat. The air smells strongly of a particular smokable substance.
Catnip.
And
Vapor.
it's something close.
Bears.
Tobacco. You're cold.
Jewish people.
Why?
So you had +1 to your next roll. You now have -1 to your next roll, effectively canceling that out. So yeah, the music is loud and the air is ripe, and where you going, man? We need to be at the airport. What's the plan, man? What direction? What sort of spiritual trajectory are you on tonight, man?
Spiritual trajectory.
I just need to get to the airport, man.
Well, you gotta fly up in the air in those machines, man. You gotta defy the will of the gods. Like, you gotta have a good reason. You're going home to visit your sick mom, man. You're going to a concert. You're going to an AC/DC concert, man. Like, I don't know. I'd love to head out to, fucking.
Oh, the old Akadaka, huh? Yeah.
We're heading out to Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I tell you, I'm feeling a need for speed.
Yeah, man, I get what you're saying, but like, we're already going so fucking fast, man. You know what I mean? You're going under the speed limit, by the way. He clearly is.
Sugar.
God.
So I'm gonna try to convince him to go faster, like a lot faster.
Yeah, what are you gonna? How are you gonna say something in particular?
Just you should go faster, man. We need to go faster. We speed up. Come on.
Convincing words, Caleb. You want to make a persuasion roll for that, or are you just saying it? All right, you can make a persuasion roll, but no relevant skill applies.
Yeah.
Wait, roll. Oh.
Nah, man, like, we're already going so fast. We gotta be in such a hurry. Like, he goes off on some rant, and as he does, you slowly fade into unconsciousness, and someone else who bids an appropriate amount. And Caleb, you can also bid if you wish to stay in control. All right, I need a D20 roll from Jacob and Hemlock.
God damn it. Jacob, get in the game, man. What are you doing?
Come on!
Well, you can't get in the game with that kind of dice roll. You now have 1 willpower left, Hemlock.
Do I?
You slowly fade into consciousness as the music is blaring, and some hippie is now at the end of a monologue that has to do with, like, you know what I mean, man? Like, if you just get what you're going, you get there eventually, and you don't have to worry about it, man. Like,
man,
things
I really
happen.
wish
They
I was
fall
back
in
with
place.
that girl instead of with this guy. I think internally. So I'm gonna take in my surroundings. What kind of a car is this?
It is a.
I mean, just give me like not like an exact model, but just what type of car.
It's a it's sort of a 70s. It's a 4-door, but it's one of those really looking long ass cars. They build really long cars in the.
You mean like a wagon?
Yeah, well, it's
like
not a
wagon.
wagon. It's a normal 4-door.
Like a sedan.
Yeah, but it's one of those long ass ones like the Blues Brothers drives in.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And he's got all sorts of paraphernalia in the car. Beads hanging down from the rearview mirror. You see like a dream catcher on one of the backseat windows, and also the air is heavy with the dank smell of
the fat dank smell.
of things. Yeah, a smell that would maybe be quite familiar to you.
Oh, you tried to smoke the bear.
What?
Anyway, continue.
So I'm gonna be like, is that the sweet smell of grass?
Yeah, man, you gotta, you trim the grass. You know what I mean, man? You gotta
Yeah, I
keep
know
your
what- I
lawn
know
in
what you mean,
order.
man.
You gotta, keep your hedges in a row. Gotta not
you-
count your chickens before they hatch.
You have stuff on you, right?
Oh man, I got this fucking, thing in my mouth. I don't even remember what it's called anymore. It's in my mouth though. I'm fucking
What
great
is it?
shit. It is clearly a blunt or whatever word you want to use.
A roach.
All right, I'm gonna go. Hey, just take a big puff of that.
I already am, man. Like way ahead
Dude.
of you.
And I'm gonna say use both hands. You can do it. Just
I don't know, man. I gotta keep a hand on
you
the
know,
steering
no.
wheel. It's
hold
guy
on.
we're
Don't worry.
driving.
I got the steering wheel.
You what? Wow,
I got-
jeez,
nah,
man. Like
don't-
you're in the
no.
passenger seat. I like.
No, look, I'm gonna like reach over and see, look, I got it. I heard that if you use both hands, you get twice the high.
Man, that makes so much sense. Like, I can't even handle it, man. Like, yeah, roll
Yeah.
me for persuasion. You get a +1 to this roll for making a lot of sense to that guy who's high out of his gourd. Which is a success because
Yeah, it
you have a
is.
relevant skill.
Damn, you picked like the easy one, dude.
So with your hand on the wheel from the passenger side, the dude takes both hands onto the blunt and
Big ass
really he 420 blaze it's every day, faggot. And he
Oh shit! No.
now here's a significant problem. You've just completed an obsession, which
Yeah, I
gives
have.
you +2, but also causes the test for control while you're the one in control of the vehicle. So,
All right, so it gives me a what?
everyone, you get that's your second. So you get +2. You get +2 points. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's also a test for control. You're gonna need a roll of a 1d20 from Jacob and Caleb.
Oh my god. Yes!
Yes.
God, Jacob.
Yes! I'm alive!
He then
Jacob, maybe you're alive. I
Maybe
need
we're
a
all dead.
roll of a driving skill test from you as you
This was
flutter into
my
consciousness.
plan.
And it's worse than that. You're at you're at a -1 for coming into consciousness while driving. You don't have a relative skill, so you literally automatically fail unless you spend a willpower to make it a 6.
Fuck. I'll spend 2 willpower.
Okay, so a roll of a 5 or higher will succeed this.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my
Oh!
God.
Oh!
Suck it!
You come into
Master
consciousness,
driver.
and there is fucking oncoming traffic like right in front of you. And you are in a passenger seat of a car, and your hand's on a steering wheel, and you have nanoseconds to throw it to the right as hard as you can, and the car swerves out of the way, and front spins around back like you spin 2 or 3 times in the middle of the road, and you hear some guy go, "Woo! World's spinning, man! This is great!" You don't really know why he's saying that, but you come to a complete stop suddenly after a few rotations. You are in the passenger side of a vehicle with some guy in the driver's side who you smell the heavy smell of a thing in the air, and there are beads on the window.
Yeah, we've been smoking bears, dude.
Smoke them
What the
bears.
fuck just happened?
You're Ranger Rick. That's what happened.
No, I'm just literally asking him, what the fuck just happened, yo?
Man, you were totally right. Like a two-handed, double-fisted that thing all the way, and the world just started spinning. Man, it was fucking great. I'm so high.
I don't think I want to answer to my question.
Man,
Ugh.
I can't feel my toes. Oh, shit.
Okay, is there any signs? Is there any? Where am I? Where exactly did I stop in the middle of the road? You say?
You're in the middle of the road. Around you is the start of some buildings to a city. You're just at the edge of some city. And speaking of which, suddenly in the distance you hear sirens and blues and twos as the lights approach the vehicle from the distance.
Let's see. Is the vehicle still on? I did nothing.
The engine's running.
All right. I want to start driving the correct way deeper into town. You know,
you're
not
on
on
the passenger side.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell it. Okay. What I need you to do right now is just put down your right foot onto that little pedal right there, and just don't let go for a minute there, for a few seconds at least. I'm telling this guy, and I'll just get some more of that stuff.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm having a problem with Skype.
Yeah, what's happening?
It wouldn't let me open people's conversation windows, but now it has been fixed through no action whatsoever. I just needed to recheck Jacob's obsessions. All right, so you've just tried to ask him to drive the vehicle again, essentially.
Or just at least put his foot to the, just basically you know,
Man,
kind of.
I can't feel my toes. I can't do that shit right now. I can't
All right.
fucking move. Ah.
All right. Let me just.
Is it
I'll just.
Christmas? He says as the police lights slowly fill the vehicle. They're still a little ways off, but they're quite bright.
All right. Yes, it's Christmas. It's Christmas, and you just gave me this car as a Christmas present.
Oh man, that's fucking so great! I'm so stoked for you, man.
I am stoked for me too. Now I need you to get out so I can go and park this at my house.
But my car, man. I don't know how am I gonna get home? You can roll me a persuasion. He's high on his mind, so I'm gonna give you +1 just for that. Which means a 5 or higher will work without any sort of willpower expenditure.
Gonna burn 2 more willpower.
All right.
Oh.
That puts you down to 4 willpower total.
One.
But that means
Oh! Dude.
It's like, yeah, man, I don't fucking need a car. I can
John's
fly
got a car.
home.
That's true.
I've never been high. You may be able to pierce that together. That this is entirely a stereotype that is based not at all in personal experience.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
Yeah. He opens the driver's side door and essentially just face plants on the road. And I don't know. He's sort of like doing like swimming strokes while face plant down on the road.
All right, I just climb over in the driver's seat and
Drive.
yeah.
All right, you drive off. One of the police cars. There are 2. One of the police cars.
By the way, that's a really fast response.
Yeah, that's like abnormally fast.
More time has passed than seems to have passed because of you were. So first of all, you were driving into oncoming traffic for a little while before your obsession switched. You know, a couple moments, and then you are on the highway outside of a city, which means it's a perfect place for highway patrol to already be.
All right.
So I don't feel that it is unnaturally or unrealistic in any way. No, Hemlock.
Okay.
You've already completed that.
Oh, okay.
And that was not. He did not convince him to take. Yeah, I will not say specifically what your obsession is, but that is not a
Okay.
completion of it. Do not worry though. One of the police cars
Not worried.
attends to the man on the ground, while the other one tries to follow you and get you to pull over, Jacob, as you drive off into the night.
So we're still on the highway, right?
You're into the city now, unless you decide to head the other way.
No, I went to the city.
You're heading into the city. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I see? How's the gas? How much gas do I got?
You get plenty of gas.
I don't think I have plenty of gas. I need to stop by for some gas. So I'm gonna stop at.
So there's police following you. There is a gas. You pull into the gas station.
Yes,
The
and I
police
get.
follow you immediately. They pull up right next to your car as soon as you stop the car.
Okay.
They're like, police, get out of the vehicle.
I
One guy gets out of the car and starts flashing a light into the car.
This tank is yo in there.
Oh, by the way, we're still wearing that costume.
Yes, you are.
Just wanted to remind
Flashlight from the
everybody.
police reflects off of the sequin vest of the ringmaster of the circus. And it fills the entire car with sort of a disco ball effect.
Does this blind him?
No.
Damn it! Damn. What seems to be a problem, officer?
What seems to be the officer problem. You aware of how you were driving back there? Have you rolled down the window or anything?
Yes.
You roll down the window and he immediately smells the dank. Like, sir, I'm going to need you to get out of the car and put your hands behind your back. I'm arresting you on suspicion of marijuana possession.
Marijuana? I just try and get this confused look on my face like I've never heard the word.
Sir, I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle. Come quietly, sir. I'll be first to use force.
Alright. I open the door and I step out of the car.
You
Quick
step out of
question.
the car.
Does he have a gun on his holster?
It's on its holster, yeah.
I'm going to try and grab it.
Oh,
Hold on a
snap.
second. My Skype is breaking again in
There's
the same
always
way.
one.
So we now know who the murderer is.
Hold on a second. What the
Jacob in the kitchen with a candlestick.
No, it's Jacob in the highway with a police officer's handgun.
Hold on one
The gas
second.
Hey, this sounds familiar.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
So what are you trying to do exactly, Jacob?
Oh, his mic's
Oh, great.
gone muted. Jacob, you muted, man. Okay, I think the call dropped there. That sucks. We'll be back in a moment, guys. We're going to sort this stuff out. So yeah, be right back.